Yes, yes, yes. We're back, everybody. Whoo, back on the fence line project. Had to switch gears. Um, Man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like phenomenal right now. You know when you have a good day, like say you have a good day and you're like, dang, I worked out, did everything I was supposed to do, family time, friends time, did some work, you know what I mean? So I just had about 3 of them days, strung them together. 3 good ones. I mean, good ones. Like just, you know what I mean? So I'm up here in the morning, early, um, getting to my fence project, and I've been beat. I should have recorded yesterday. I apologize, didn't record it, but it was like heavy duty in the woods and just I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm lying. I'm lying. Let me stop lying. I'm making up excuses. I could have filmed it and I didn't. Apologize. But let me show you what I got done. Okay, so all of these posts right here, the taller ones, those are the new posts. These guys, these are my old posts, which they're actually not concreted in, but they've lasted a long time. They're pressure treated 4x4s, which is cool because I'm gonna reuse those in the garden. You guys are gonna see those in the future projects. But look at this. We're out of the woods now, baby. We're out of the woods now. All this, I had to cut all this back. Let me see if you guys can see that. It was pretty hectic in here, but I didn't want to take out, this is my natural barrier. You know what I mean? Plus I don't want to kill all these trees, man. Call me a tree hugger, but shoot, I don't want to kill them if I don't got to. So if you see the fence wave a little bit or wobble a little bit, it's either because there was a rock underground, or in here, it's mostly tree roots. You know, it's really mostly tree roots, and even the auger won't get past that. But all of these posts, I dug one up the other day. So if you guys have posts like these, and they've been on your property for a while, and they're wiggling like a loose tooth, you can get a jack and jack them up and see. But guess what? I did that on one, and that the bottom foot, 2 foot, whatever is in the ground, that bottom 2 feet is gonna be trash anyways. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come through, dig down a bit, you know what I'm saying? Dig down a little bit around all the corners of the post, and then come through with a sawzall and just buzz that off. I think that's my best strategy. So I know it looks a little haphazard in here right now and a little crazy. And these little logs, I actually left these logs here because I'm gonna let these catch leaves and catch soil and build a system for these trees here because I really don't want to lose them. And these are all nice. These are oaks. You know, I kind of took out a lot of the junk trees. This is a junk tree right here, but he's helping me out. And I came through and I got rid of everything that was gonna lean up on the fence line. So these are my posts. You know, the big ones with the notches in the top, and everybody knows that I got these from a vineyard. I drove up north to the Central Valley and got these for dirt cheap. Found it on OfferUp. Like I said, that's your secret weapon. But I got a lot of trees in here too. Trees. This is the old stuff right here. You can look how rotted out these are. And this one's rotted out, plus it's been through a fire. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why am I digging that up? I'm not digging that up. I'm gonna just do like I said, come through, get a little bit below ground level so I don't trip on the post, the nub, and then just buzz it off with a sawzall and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Because even something like this I'll use in the little fence garden project, just because it's not going to be no structural thing. It's going to be just whatever. And if it rots, it rots. Who cares? It cares. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much the basics of these. Now look, y'all, check this out. So, anybody remember that chicken? Remember the chickie? My daughter was like, it's a dead chickie. Yeah, dead chickie. So I found the culprit. I found the reasoning behind it all. Now, tell me if this looks like a coyote highway to you. I found tracks leading all the way from here. This is the Coyote Expressway. All the way from there, all the way around. And guess what's behind that tree? Let me see if we can do the zoom function on this bad boy. If you guys can see. Now guess what? Yup. Those are chickens over there. So, I think I solved the mystery. You know, so what I'm about to do right here with this, I always thought this was Snake Central too, but I don't think it is. What I'm about to do with this right here, Coyote Highway, I'm about to actually drill some holes on the top and either put cattle panel. I'll probably do cattle panel. I kind of want to, if I'm being honest, I'd like to put like a rebar grid and like something super crazy overkill and whatever. My neighbor's like, dude, cut a cattle panel, put it in front, call it a day. You're like, you're doing too much. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. When you're right, you know. So I'm gonna just pretty much buzz some holes in this culvert at the top, right here. Bang, 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 bang. You know what I mean? Buzz some holes in there. And then I'll probably wire tie it, or shoot, even zip tie it, and just see how it goes for the first bit, you know what I mean? See how it goes, cut those coyotes off, because then I'm gonna have the fence. Now I know everybody's gonna be like, yo, coyotes can jump. I seen a video where the coyotes are jumping off of roofs and I got Superman coyotes in my neighborhood. True, factual, but I'm trying to do what I can, you know what I mean? I'm trying to do what I can. Fence up the place. It's gonna be like a 6-foot fence going all the way around. That's gonna be some help because the lazy coyotes ain't gonna jump that. The super duper ones, yes, they will. I'll cut off the Coyote Highway. That's number 2. So boom, we're at the Coyote Highway, right? And now we go past the Coyote Highway. And see, I didn't want to take these out, so I had to kind of work around all this stuff. And make sure these guys are good. Yeah, these guys are good. These guys are concreted in nicely. I had somebody ask me about the level when you're doing the fence posts, about the level of the fullness. You can see this is actually not below grade. This is all stuff the auger spit out. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to bring it up to here and round it. Like, I've heard that before. Then I've also heard that's just talk. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm that concerned about it. Let me see. This is the one I was kind of concerned about. I mixed this wet. You can see how it looks differently. I mixed this post hole super wet, right? And then it came out like this, kind of glassy. See that? That's the difference if you mix wet, and then if you mix dry. This was a post hole. I'm glad I pulled it up. I should have done my spacing differently, and I put this post hole in, and I decided against it right before the concrete was about to dry. Pulled the post and moved it, which is good because it's sitting right here at the base of this dead tree I'm gonna have to take, but the roots are still there. And then it's also sitting right next to a drainage. So I decided against it, moved it, and I'm glad that I did. Now look, this is my edge right here. Now how did this one come out? Because this is my anchor. This really is like my anchor post. Okay. Oh yeah, we're nice. Yeah, we're good. We're super good. Now it's work season. You know, I'm a workhorse. So this is my time to shine right here. I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. Whenever you have land or a house or real estate or whatever, mostly land, you know, because you're gonna use your whole house. Well, actually, you might not. Don't buy a house that's too big for you, because guess what? If you got a basement or you got a crawl space or you got a garage full of junk or whatever, you're paying property taxes on that junk. So congratulations, you're wasting money. Don't do it. But as far as for land goes, buying property. You don't want to give this stuff away because guess what? You're paying the property taxes on it. You know, that's you. That's land you can't graze, right? So that's why I'm trying to, you know, make it as close to the tree as possible. Oh yeah. Woo. That was actually an easy hole. Whenever you're digging those, make sure you want to brace in case it kicks back. You want to have it braced on your upper thigh or maybe even the side, not your hip bone, but it's so you can put some force into it, because it's better for you to lean into the machine and the machine to kick back just a bit, but you're there for it, rather than you have it just holding it like this, and then as soon as it hits a rock or a root or a something, it's gonna jerk you. It's gonna twist, and when it twists and it comes back at you with that snap, it could break your wrist. If it hits your hip bone, it could shatter your hip. It could break some stuff. So it took a bit of getting used to, but I have a really good technique right now that I'm comfortable with. And yeah, people are gonna say this or say that, but that's the way to do it. And I like to like almost do like a three-point, like have my knee on the ground, something here, boom, I got my upper body, plus I got my hip here, and I'm braced on the ground, so I'm leaning in. No matter what. Like there was a few times that machine wanted to kick and it didn't even have enough juice to kick me off of it, right? And I could just tell it was caught up. So I just raised it up a bit, got the dirt out, probably a root it went through, and then put it back down and go again. So that's how you're gonna have to dig those holes, post holes. And I'm out of here, man. I got more to do. That's what you're looking for right there. Yep. Yep, bang on. All right, so now, once you've done let's call this the front side, you're gonna go to the other side of the post and make sure it's standing up and it's not wobbling. We got a little wobble right now, and that means it's telling me it wants to go that way a bit. We're close. We're super close. There we go. Check, make sure we're still good on the other side. Yep, perfect. That's a set post, y'all. That's a set post. Like I said, if anybody knows about the concrete being just below the actual grade of the land, or if it's supposed to pop out more, I haven't like backfilled any of these holes. I can go back through with like a couple bags of concrete at the very end and like top them off if I have to. I just don't know if it's a thing that I have to do. maybe it is, maybe it's not. I've heard both things, so I'm not sure. But yeah, that's how it goes, man. Mixing up concrete, doing posts, beautiful day, lovely. Can't complain, man. I really just can't complain. Anyways, you guys have a good one. I'm gonna continue doing my thing. You always gotta set a goal for yourself. So I set a goal for myself to make it to the edge of the property line. That has to get done today, mandatory. That's a mandatory thing. So I'm gonna get that done. Probably show you guys later, or maybe next time. I'll show you guys next time when I get it done. If I get it done, I will get it done actually. Yes, thanks, peace.